Hey, my friends, let's talk about obesity. I think that we don't really need to even question the whole topic in terms of is it good or bad for us to be obese. And I think most of us would agree that obesity isn't desirable. It doesn't really have any kind of health benefit. But there are so many people that are obese. And of course, it just depends on where you live in the world. You know, in my area, I would say that over half the people are obese, and some of them are just slightly overweight. Other people are like really overweight, and it just seems like not really people are concerned about this. Like they don't really care. And I just want to chime in and give you my thoughts or my reaction, if you will, to the topic of why people are obese. And I think the first thing is stress. You know, there's all kind of stress hormones that are released when you're stressed, and it could be cortisol and so forth. And some of these stress hormones actually make it so it's easier to gain weight. So there's all kind of mechanisms involved there. So stress is a big one. It could be that you're just stressed out at work, at home, you may not be getting enough sleep, and so forth. There's all kinds of reasons why you could be stressed out. But so basically, you know, you're having a reaction there to the world and to your environment. And so there's a possibility there. But I think that's still a pretty low probability that you're just overweight because of stress. I mean, there are some people that are, but I think it's not the main culprit for most people. The next is going to be that you have some type of medical condition and your body just can't process food right, or it's just the mechanisms in your body just aren't working right. And it could be also in combination of that you're taking medicines, like prescription medicines that are giving you some side effects, which involve, you know, weight gain. So that's another possibility of why you could be overweight. So we got stress, and then you have just, you know, like medical conditions. But I think that both of those, even combined, are very, very small in number compared to the number one reason of why people are obese. And I think it's really because, for most people at least, it's that they're not eating right. It's all about nutrition. And I would say it's way up there. I'm thinking it's somewhere between like 80 to 90%, you know, at least, that this is the main culprit, you know. So nutrition. And you may say, well, you know, a lot of people eat a lot of food, so how can we be, you know, nutrient deficient? So I think that what we need to realize is that what most people eat is not very nutritious to begin with. And even if there is nutrition in the food, a lot of that nutrition is not being absorbed because of how we eat it and just overall the things that are in the food that has certain nutrition. The nutrition can't get absorbed because there's things that block it or bind with it, just all kinds of problems. And we've talked about that on the channel. You know, phytates, we talked about gluten and a host of things. And so you have to be strategic. You know, you have to just really be aware of when you take your supplements and the food that you've eaten recently, are they going to have a problem, you know, with each other? And when you eat one food group, is it going to cancel out another food group, or is it going to reduce the absorption of the one food group? So there's a lot of problems there. So I think that a lot of people eat a lot. This is true, but they're not getting their needs met. And that really is the reason why they're eating a lot, because when you're nutrient deficient, you're always hungry because your body is saying, hey, I know we just ate, but we need to eat some more, please, because I didn't get my needs met. I didn't get my nutrition. And so you go and you eat again, even though you just ate about an hour ago, and you keep doing that. But when you eat again, you're still eating crap food, or you're eating food in a way that it can't be absorbed. So your body is still saying, hey, I know we just ate, but man, can we please try again? And this is, you know, one of the problems. You know, you start getting your blood sugar level is really high, and your body's trying to safeguard itself, and then it starts to store a lot of fat. And so we have all these calories, and it has nowhere to go. We can't burn it quick enough, so we store it. And so we have all this so-called extra energy on our body, but we don't have the nutrition that we need to function right. And so this is the culprit. This is the culprit. And so if you've ever had a problem, with just never feeling full, even though you just finished a meal and you're just like not satisfied, you might want to look at what type of food you're eating and how you're eating it. So this is just my thoughts, kind of my reaction to this topic of obesity. To me, it's pretty simple, and I think that most people fall within one of these three, reasons. And it's just something to really look into if you're wanting to be serious about your health. So I wish everyone the very best. You guys take care, and I'll catch you later.